300 million years ago, no one lived in Aztec, not even dinosaurs. Ocean waters filled the San Juan Basin and formed beaches on the western shore of a great inland sea. Oceans came and left the basin many times, leaving layer after layer of hard sands and rock. Little plants and tiny green algae grew under the warm sunlight and fell to the bottom of the basin. And a dark, muddy-looking sludge formed into one of nature's lasting gifts: coal, gas, and oil. The land was hot and humid, an ideal place for new forests to grow along the inland sand beaches. 40 miles south of the Aztec Museum, huge dinosaurs roamed along the marshy shores of the Denizin Wilderness area. Then, one starry night, a large asteroid roared out of the sky, landing on Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, and created a 110-mile-wide crater. Earthquakes shook the earth. Clouds of dust blocked the sun, cooling the land. Plants and trees along the ocean beaches simply died. The dinosaurs were gone from the San Juan Basin. The great inland sea retreated, leaving forests preserved in stone and dinosaur bones covered with shifting sands. Under these sands, nature gave the San Juan Basin her gifts: coal, gas, and oil. In Western America, the land lifted up, breaking the earth like broken glass and forming the San Juan Mountains. Volcanoes rose like dragons from below the earth, throwing rocks and ash across the darkened skies. The great inland sea was now gone, leaving Shiprock standing as a reminder of times past. Where the dinosaurs once roamed 12,000 years ago, ancient Indians were now hunting buffalo, deer, elk, bighorn sheep, and antelope. When nature again returned her warm sun and rain, Native Americans began planting corn and beans. By 900 AD, ancient Pueblo Indians were building villages in Aztec. Warm days and irrigation water from the Animas River helped these Native Americans grow larger fields of corn and beans, until the seasons once again cooled and rain clouds disappeared. By 1200 AD, most Aztec Indian families had migrated south to join Pueblo villages like Zuni and Acoma, leaving their Aztec homes in ruin. Shortly after the ancient Pueblo Indians left Aztec, Athabascan-speaking Native Americans migrated south from Canada down to New Mexico. The Navajo bands settled east of Aztec, building strong homes along the canyon walls and planting small fields of corn and beans. New ideas and farming skills learned from their Pueblo neighbors helped the Navajo to grow stronger and prosper in the San Juan Basin. In 1598, 500 Spanish settlers with 7,000 head of livestock arrived in New Mexico to build farms and ranches. In addition to horses, sheep, and cattle, the Spanish also brought wagon wheels, new metal tools, and farming technology that forever changed life in the American West. Spanish horses soon became Indian ponies, hunting buffalo on the Great Plains. Ute raiders skillfully rode horses through Navajo, Spanish, and Pueblo communities, taking slaves for trade. Horses became the Bank of the West, a valuable new tool with which to trade, hunt game, till the land, chase the bad guys, and circle the wagons. Pueblo and Navajo Native Americans saw the value of sheep, a mobile meat market that also produced wool for weaving into warm rugs and blankets, valued by markets in Mexico and California. New Mexicans traveled the Spanish Trail from Santa Fe, camping near Aztec Ruins, before riding horseback or walking west for a month or more to trade wool blankets for California horses. When Mexico ceded what is now New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, and California to the United States in 1848, thousands of miners, farmers, ranchers, engineers, and businessmen chased the gold rush west to California in 1849 and to Colorado in 1859. Railroads followed the gold seekers westward, and soon steel rails were laid over wagon trails and railroads replaced wagon trains. After the railroad reached Aztec in September 1905, farm and ranch communities prospered. Irrigation ditches were dug to deliver water that nature stored from winter snows high in the San Juan Mountains. Apple orchards were planted, and locals named the Aztec to Durango train the Red Apple Express. Basin cowboys shipped cattle and sheep to markets in Denver and Eastern America. Once on a return trip to Aztec, the rail cars were filled with a buffalo herd. Nature's gift of natural gas provided light to streets and stores in Eastern America for many years. Kerosene replaced whale oil for lighting American homes after oil was pumped from Pennsylvania's Drake Well in 1859. Drilling rigs replaced whaling ships and, unlike the dinosaurs, whales were saved from extinction. In 1921, Aztec changed forever when natural gas was discovered and the town became the first city in New Mexico where residents could cook and heat their homes with natural gas. Cable tool drilling rigs, like those found here in Pioneer Village, sprouted up throughout the San Juan Basin, providing gas and oil to fuel America's homes and automobiles. Steam locomotives delivered rail cars with drilling supplies and returned with tankers filled with oil. This was the first of many gas and oil discoveries in the 20th century that introduced new technology, better tools to locate, recover, and transport nature's gifts of gas and oil. Highways and pipelines replaced the railroads, leaving only tourists to ride the rails. Nature gave men and women the ability to use her gifts, test new ideas, learn from failures, and move ahead with success. This is the San Juan Basin story. Native Americans continue to use nature's gifts, Utes living to the north, Apaches to the east, and Navajos to the south and west. Pueblo Indian ancestors from Aztec ruins are today alive and well in villages like Zuni and Jacoma, carrying on traditions from times past. Navajo farmers now raise corn, wheat, and beans on a state-of-the-art 70,000-acre irrigated farm just south of Aztec. Electricity from coal and gas generating plants light our homes and power new technologies. High-speed rotary drilling rigs reach deep beneath the ancient sands. Changing direction to reach new pockets of gas and oil. 12,000 years have passed and men and women are still building their homes and towns in the San Juan Basin. Thanks to nature's gifts of sunlight and water, and still drawing hidden wealth from under the ancient sands.